Okay, so they've gone on break. They've gone on lunch break. They've said they'll come back at 1:30. We've heard from two witnesses. We heard from Justin Gordon, who was over open records, and we heard from Austin Kinghorn, who's the deputy for legal counsel.
The first witness was a lot better. The second witness was not impressive.
Do you think they made any headway with the first witness?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I would have crossed that guy a little bit harder, but the second guy, I don't think he was very credible at all. And I like to watch witnesses' micro expressions, and I noticed when they I can't remember the big guy's name, the guy
Chris Hilton.
Chris Hilton. When Chris Hilton said, "Do you have any personal knowledge of Laura Olson or something?" that he had a micro expression of no. Just just not credible. It's not credible.
This has been, the first witness definitely at least presented the argument effectively. The second witness, Austin Kinghorn just, fell into this wide open giant crater that they opened up that everything Ken Paxton says must be right. And so he's defending it, and particularly when she started presenting this long statement. First of all, she set it up of who makes the statement, who must have authorized it, why is it posted, why is it on the website. Then she led him into the crater that way, and certainly then he started saying he didn't know anything about this, and that he really couldn't address it, and just not sure he understood the question. And then as I was saying, for him to say that he doesn't remember his oath, for him to say that he works for Ken Paxton's law firm, or that Ken Paxton that Ken Paxton is the principal. I mean, those are completely at odds with the oath he swore to uphold. He didn't know the oath. His oath is to represent the state of Texas and to see that justice is done. And and what he said is completely at odds with his oath for serving the people of Texas.
I agree with all of that.
It certainly was problematic. What'd you make of his explanation for why Brandon Kamek didn't get paid? Well, he just
I guess it was Brandon's fault. So I guess after the infamous
Brent Webster?
Starbucks,
Right.
the Starbucks meeting, when he almost had to walk back, he was supposed to go back to his law firm, write a report that he's already been told he's not getting paid for any of the work he's already done. He's supposed to do that and then send it in to this guy, Kinghorn.
Austin Kinghorn.
And then he's going to get paid. Just keep working, and someday we'll pay you. That's what he was told.
We'll gladly
that was
pay
funny,
you Tuesday.
Actually. Yes,
Yeah,
that's exactly right.
Yeah, that was
Just
interesting.
keep working.
I think that this was a split for Ken Paxton today. I think that the first witness at least made the arguments. I don't think the second witness in this set of witnesses that's being presented by the defense, I don't think the second witness helped the defense at all, and pretty much crashed one of the cases that may be in favor of one of the 16 articles.
And please let Erin do all the cross.
Oh, she is
Please.
so good. She's
Please
so
let
good.
her do all the cross.
As far as I'm concerned, she is a great trial lawyer.
No, she's a
and
great
maybe
trial
we
lawyer.
have a new legend.
She's
Erin Epley.
She's fabulous. Mark Donnelly also. Had those two been doing the first few days, or a bulk of the first few days, we would be much further along. We'd probably be finished.
She's working the clock very well. Her sense of drama is very good, and she knows how to irritate the defense attorney.
Very much so.
Oh, and
very
she made
much
that
so.
comment about when they tried to say hearsay, and it was a conversation she was on, and she's like, I don't know what to say.
We're
to
both
that.
in the
Here.
room. That was
It
good.
was really good.
Yeah, Chris Hilton has been studying the Tony Busby School of Objections. So.
Well, and Chris Hilton is one of those 6 employees, those 6 attorneys that we showed the story earlier,
yeah.
that took temporary leave. He is still an employee of the Attorney General's office on temporary leave, representing Ken Paxton. And so if Ken Paxton, well, no matter what happens to Ken Paxton, the plan would be that these employees, including Chris Hilton, would return to their jobs at the Attorney General's office. So, very interesting.
Very lucrative.
Well, and we don't know.
Very lucrative plan.
We do. It's very interesting. So, all right, guys. Well, we're going to take a lunch break. We'll come back about 1:15, and we will see what happens when we resume.
See you after lunch.
Bye.